Well, Felix, a big win on the scorecard, but I guess it was difficult to enjoy the closing moments with Chris Green going so well.
Yeah, I found that a lot in the Metro Bank for the last 3-4 years. We even if we get the results, it never seems to be easy, but that's the way we do it. Obviously today, the pitch was a bit wet, sort of nipped, slow, not easy, probably not the ideal toss to lose. But yeah, we sort of fought our way to a half decent score, and then obviously got off to a lovely start with the ball. But when Chris Green started whacking it, I was thinking, oh no. Even when they were 9 down, I was very nervous. Obviously I wouldn't tell anyone that, but I was nervous. But so it was a good feeling. We got him out, and in the end won fairly comfortably.
So 228 for 8. I mean, doesn't look a big score, but as you say, again, it's done a lot early on, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I think you watch and it almost felt like a Red Bull game. Their opening bowling, Bailey and Williams are very good bowlers. Put it on in the spot and just nip it, and it's really tough to score, let alone stay in. So yeah, the boys, we did everything we could early doors. Toby and Brownie batted really well. I think the patience they showed, just taking it deep, trying to wait for spin to come on, which obviously they delayed for as long as possible. But that partnership in the middle there, you can't underrate that, because it helped us a lot at the back end when it was easier and they had to both spin, and then we could try and get our way up to a decent score.
And not for the first time this season, they relied on you with the bat again. 74 not out of 57 balls. Got actually Hampshire to what was a good score in the end. Yeah,
I mean, it's hard to know, because the pitch sort of, you feel like it could get better. When we played Northants, we felt that's why the toss can be important, because as the day goes on, it's hard to know, like, it's getting a bit easier, but is that because the ball's older, they started bowling slower balls into the wicket, so then when you go out to bowl, you're sort of hoping it still nips and hope it's the same wicket that we batted on, but inside thinking could be slightly different game. But luckily, obviously, our 2 opening bowlers, Wheelie and JT, bowled unbelievably well, really set the tone, which gave us a massive boost for the sort of middle overs and late overs.
And you kept it quiet in the middle there as well, 10 overs, 2 for 31.
Yeah, tried my best, just go under the radar, try and bowl straight, and then just pray. So yeah, that was obviously good, but JT and Wheelie really bowled unbelievably well. Worried we won't really see much more of JT, but it would be nice if we get him for a few more games.
A lot's been said about these white balls this year, both in the 100 and in the 50 over competition. They seem to be doing a bit more for longer.
Yeah, I have no idea, to be honest. I just watch the ball and hopefully hit it. I have heard that at the 100. I think for us, we've had 3 home games, but the 2 fresh wickets we've played on you could tell already. I don't think it really matters what ball you use on them. They're just a bit soft, being a bit damp, trying to prepare them for 2 games. So you can sort of tell that they are going to be slow and nippy, which is tough for our batters, especially up the order. But you just have to try and play the conditions, hopefully win a toss soon, and it'll be a bit easier.
Number 7 seemed to be the position to bat today on both sides, your innings and his Greens.
Well, I guess that is what it is. The ball got a bit older. I mean, he sort of outdid me, which obviously was slightly frustrating. He hit it clean, to be fair. He's a good player. We maybe didn't bowl quite as well as we would have wanted to him at the start, but he did bat very well. And sometimes you have to just take your hat off to someone and say fair play. But luckily we bowled very well at everyone else, got wickets early and got the job done.
There's 3 decent scores from you already in this competition. Are you happy with the form?
Yeah, I am. I feel quite confident. I remember last year I got dropped and I was quite upset about it, and I spoke to the coach and he sort of said about my batting and I need to take more responsibility, and I really sort of listened to him and took that to heart. And since then I think I've sort of tried to put actually a bit more pressure on myself to step up when the team need me. Just because you're batting at 7 doesn't mean it's not your job to get the runs. But also try and be slightly more positive frame of mind. Last week we got that horribly wrong, but last game, but can happen. I've just, I don't know, tried to take more responsibility, but in a positive manner, I guess, and luckily so far it's come off.
3 wins out of 4 so far. It's a good start to the competition, but there's about 3 other sides as well, isn't there, in the mix?
Yeah, that's the thing with the Metro Bank. You can't lose many games. I was just speaking to Toves about it, and every game feels like a bit of a must-win. Especially if you can win early, give yourself a little bit of breathing room. So I think we played Derby on Wednesday. It's another big game. Then we got a little away trip, which should be fun. But you just take every game as it comes and hopefully get the results.